Hello, welcome to the 21st of April, which I believe is a Tuesday. So, what a sort of eventful day. My friend Claire's come out of hospital, she's okay, but she's not happy. And she's not happy because she's down as my next of kin on me records. Like, in the event of I die or something, she knows where my funeral plan is and stuff like that. But anyway, this isn't funeral plan. This is the SS Social Services off cut, whatever, the private care sector. Anyways, last week we had a bit of a meeting. The SS, me OT, Claire was there and I was there. And I agreed to go another 2 weeks after me free care ended. But it turns out it wasn't free anyway because I got a bill for it yesterday. So I was already in the spending money and I didn't know I'd had me 6 weeks. Didn't know I was already paying loads of money a week. I mean, the care's great and the people are great and everything, but I thought I'm not continuing after the 6 weeks because by the end of 6 weeks I should be able to look after myself. You know what I mean? I can do everything. I did it before and there's no reason I can't do it again. Anyway, so the private people who thought they were going to get the contract, representative of them turned up today and I more or less cut us dead. I said, look, before we waste each other's time, I've got full capacity. That means you got your marbles, but capacity is I don't know, it's the buzzword of things, hospital-wise. Anyway, so I said, I'm not continuing anyway. I said, sorry to have wasted your time, etc., etc. She says, oh, I just need to go to my car to phone somebody. Never saw her again. What they did, she tried to phone the social worker, but couldn't get through. So she phoned my next of kin, which is Claire. And Claire's just come out of hospital and she's not happy. She's not feeling brilliant, as you wouldn't. And they're into her ribs. Why is he cancelling? It's nothing to do with her. It's me. They've spoken to me in person. I said, I'm cancelling. I don't need like an adult to sign me form or anything like that. Next of kin, that's all it is. I'm not dead. I've just said, not only am I alive, I don't want private carers in. So thank you. You won't get me contract. You won't get loads of money out of me. So I got a load of abuse when, angst, shall I call it. And Claire phoned me and I said, well, they shouldn't be phoning you. And she says, well, that's because they couldn't get through to the social worker. Anyway, so we had a fraught conversation. And after she put the phone down, the social worker phoned up and says, oh, I understand that you're not proceeding, but you said last week you were. And I said, well, I've got full capacity. That's the buzzword. And I've changed my mind. I'm not doing it. I says, and the reasons are, one, I don't need it. You know, I'm just giving in if I say, oh no, I tell you what, you bring people in to like get me in and out of bed. And also, I don't really want to go to the toilet on a toilet. Can I go to the toilet in like an adult nappy and then somebody can clean it up? It's not a life, it's an existence. But being hoisted in and out of bed is it's good fun. I enjoy that. As I said before, it's the nearest thing to standing up since I've lost my legs, because there's actual air between me and the floor. So it's not like being in a seat, you're up there. But anyway, so that's ended. Not 100% sure whether it's ending as of this minute or what's happening. I'll have to see if anybody turns up for me evening call. Oh.
This is a reminder.
This is me a reminder. Take medication. As if I need medication. Tell me again.
This is a reminder. Take medication.
So that's on my Amazon. No, not my Amazon. Yeah, on my Amazon. I'm Zoom medication. That's his soup. Oh, so I took that. Alright. Yeah, so I've done my medication, so that's on me ALEX, which you can't say because it just starts kicking off again if you use the name. Something I heard today. If you say the word RAPE, you get banned off media platforms. But if you say GRAPE, they let it go. And I remember a bit back watching this bloke, and he's a brawler anyway. He's going on about people grooming gangs and things like that. And he kept saying GRAPING. They're doing that word to kids and stuff like that. And I thought, this bloke's got a speech impediment. He can't say his R's. Actually, he can if he can say GRAPE. Anyway, it just sounded wrong. But anyway, watching this bloke today, Irish bloke, can't remember his name, but very good. And it's like you get your video banned for using that word. It's like word police all over the place. Anyway, so that's that. So the situation as it stands, I don't know if I'm going to get anybody hoisting me back into bed, but I can do that myself via my chair. I don't know if anybody's turning up tomorrow, but I shall have my chair in place so I can transfer back. I'll be sorted. I've got enough food, got enough booze, everything's all right. Right, so that's enough about talking about me. It's nearly 8 minutes gone already. Now then, who are we going to give credit to today? Monday PM, so that's evening. Hoist. Kim Wilde, Kim Wilde, pop star, and Catherine of Aragon, who was in fact Henry VIII's. Was he last? Well, he married Catherine of Aragon, and she didn't give him any sons. So he wanted to divorce her. So he didn't chop her head off, as he did with the rest of them. But he wanted to divorce her, and the Catholic Church wouldn't allow a divorce. So he said, well, sod you, I'll invent the Church of England. So he did. And he divorced her and then married Anne Boleyn, who he then fell out with and chopped her head off for treason. That's royalty, that's top of the tree, isn't it? We're down there, they're top of the tree. Anyway, Ben and Nikki were today for the breakfast shift. Lovely people. And then just now, we've had Addie and Marion, who are lovely people. They hoisted me out of bed, and which is fantastic. And then so different couple. It used to get the same people turning up twice, all day or whatever. I can't remember. But I'll get a third couple for me evening hoist back into bed. But I'm not sure whether I'm going to do it. It's like 5 o'clock, 5:30. Getting into bed that early I might leave it because they've got another visit. Pointless visit, really. It's about 8 o'clock and they've got a welfare visit, see if you're okay. I might leave me transfer to then. I don't know yet. I'm just working out if like nobody turns up tomorrow. That's what I've got to guard against. If nobody comes tomorrow to hoist me out, I've got to be able to get out myself, which means my chair has to be accessible from the bed, which means my computer, this thing, which is normally in that sort of area, can't be there. I don't know. There's been some problems today anyway. So, anyway, what am I doing? Oh, I've got a drink here. Right, so I thought what I'd do today, forever in blue jeans. Shall I wind myself back a little bit? It won't be the whole lot because I down printed it. I've gone to. Didn't mean to go that far back. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to say. Somebody called Non-Republicrat on YouTube asked why mental patients are allowed on YouTube. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? But he did do a comment. That's the thing. So a big shout out for Non-Republicrat. It's easy for you to say. Right, so yeah, thank you for commenting. And if you comment after today's video, then you'll be on tomorrow's register. Right, so this is Neil Diamond. Money talks, but it don't sing and dance and it don't walk. As long as I have you with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans. Honey's sweet, but it ain't nothing next to baby's treat. If you pardon me, I'd like to say we'll be okay forever in blue jeans. Maybe tonight, but we'll find you alone and nothing but the sound of your sighs. Money talks, but it don't sing and dance and it don't walk. As long as I have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans. I'll do a better version of that another time. Just a little bit out of sorts today after me falling out with everybody. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, final phone call was a bloody Gestapo SS phoning me up wanting to know why I'd cancelled care after saying I'd agreed to it last week. I agreed last week because it was putting my friend who was gone into hospital, putting her mind at rest. She wanted to know that I was being looked after. But the thing is, she doesn't actually do any of me care things that the care companies do. She doesn't hoist me out of bed and into bed. She doesn't do personal care, which is like bed bath. And that's what they do, and that's it basically. She does lots of other things: shopping, cleaning, cooking, washing machining, all that sort of stuff, but not stuff that the care companies do. So I don't really know why she's got upset because I've cancelled the care company stuff. But there we are. We've gone into quarter of an hour now. Quarter of an hour. And that's it. That's it for today. So all being well, I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll have tales of whether anybody turned up today. Like from the hoist people, carer people, the council carers. Council carers have been brilliant, they really have. And the thought of getting private carers in, bit daunting because you don't know them, they don't know you. But I've had council carers for weeks now, so even though they're not there every day, you see them often enough to recognise them. And now and again remember what they're called. So that's it. That's me for today. Gone into 16 minutes plus, and I'm gone. So see you tomorrow. Bye.